Hello, and welcome to another update video on ADA. ADA appears to be extending its third wave here in this 5-wave move that we've been watching over the last few days. That's good news because if you watched yesterday's video, then you know that while technically minimum requirements for a third wave there were already fulfilled, the first ideal target for a third wave is usually the 138% extension. I always say that. That's located at 81.8 cents. Again, first ideal target, not like maximum or anything. But it's looking good. Obviously, today for a Saturday, right? Surely we're not out of the woods yet and everything. And just a few green candles don't really make a bullish breakout. But the vibe is good in the market, I would say. What we now need to see next to keep following the structure is that the price actually holds above the 74.9 to 79 cent area. I have adjusted this support area today with the price because this is how Fibonacci mathematics works. A pullback zone for a wave 4 can be calculated based on the length of the third wave, which started down here on Wednesday, the 6th of August. So we have that third wave there, and this is wave 4 support. Again, I already mentioned it. And then a fifth wave to the upside could take us potentially, let's say, 2 Fibonacci levels higher than the third, but we have only really just reached the first ideal target for the third wave. So it can extend higher than we need to see. What is support for wave 4? I will definitely add support for wave 4 or adjust it, and then we can track targets for wave 5. Again, it depends really on where the third wave tops. Now, the next upside levels to watch for ADA are 83.8 cents and 85.2 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if these are reached soon, either still in an extended third, even though they are not wild extensions. I mean, when do we talk about really an extended third wave? I'd say once we break above the, once we break above the 200% extension, then it becomes a little bit too high for a normal wave 3. But again, that is not unusual in crypto either. I have to base it on standard extensions, okay? So we're only just entering like the ideal target zone for a third wave. So don't be surprised if we push a little higher, maybe even to around about 85.5 cents before the wave 4 pullback starts. Important is to understand that we don't have 5 waves up yet. So we don't have a setup, like the 1-2 setup yet. That would come after we get all 5 waves completed. And then we will add support for this wave 2 pullback, which is likely a corrective pullback and could set the stage. It could set the stage for, it could set the stage basically for a jump off point for a third wave, right? For a larger rally then. The idea is at the moment that, we're still in a broader range, and I will share that with you on the larger time frame in a minute, but the local momentum is up, especially as long as we're holding the 74.9 cent level. I don't think there is too much else to say here on the smaller time frame. What I'd like to show you is the larger time frame, because this is where the context is coming in. So you see that the market also here on the larger time frame reacted to a support zone. And that is possibly here wave B, the low in wave B. And what I'm tracking is a C wave rally. And as I said, this would be a 5-wave move, right? And we're tracking on the nano level, what I just showed you on the 1-hour chart, only this. So this might be wave 1 of C that's currently unfolding. Yeah, 1 in 5 waves, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means overall, there are some really, really important resistances, as you can see here. The yellow trend line currently coming in around 95 cents. The green line, signal line, around $1.18 and then $1.24 as the 100% Fibonacci extension. So these would be the next upside levels to break and watch. So things can go wrong along the way. Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. We have not broken out of the range, but we're working basically here level by level because we're in a range, and we just follow the local uptrend as long as it is reasonable to do so. There is a risk that all of this is just basically a B wave sideways, like A, B, C, D, E triangle, and we break down, but that would require a break of support, and I shared with you on the smaller time frame what the micro support area is that, if broken, would give us a first hint that this might actually happen. So that's the update on ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates. And yeah, we're building a community here as well. It's just much more interactive than, for example, in the YouTube comment section. So feel free to join us here to share your views and yeah, just enjoy some additional updates, charts, and much more. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.